Welcome to Dance Fit Biz Builders. I'm Orit, dancer, instructor, and proud owner of a thriving belly dance fitness business. And in this podcast, I'm giving it to you straight, sharing what it takes to kickstart and grow your dance and fitness business for the success you deserve. Whether you're a seasoned instructor, a passionate performer, or dreaming of turning your love for dance and fitness into a thriving career, you're in the right place. Lace up those sneakers and pull on those dance shoes and get ready for truth smacks, tips, and inspiration. Let's do this. Hey there, and welcome to episode 43 of the Dance Fit Biz Builders podcast. I'm Marie, your host, and thank you so much for coming back to the show. So today we're diving into something that might sound a little nerdy, but trust me, it's a game changer, and I am still learning to do this as well. We're talking about CTAs. That is call to action. This is what calls people to take action to buy your product, your service. Yeah? And these are buttons. There can be hyperlinked sentences or words that can live on a landing page, in an email, or on your social media post, okay? So these buttons, if done well, can really create massive impact with such simple tweaks that take only like 5 seconds. But it starts with a little mindset shift. So I'm sure up until now, you've probably been using words like register, shop now, read more, and submit, right? You're not wrong. They're not bad, but we all can do better. And I'm also speaking for myself as well. Here's the problem with those words. These words aren't exciting or enticing. They're just commands. They're just asking a person to take action without offering them any real value. And that's exactly where most marketers and myself go wrong. Because we're basically saying, hey, do this thing for me, instead of, here's what you can get out of this. That's what people want to hear. So here's how we fix this. Okay, for example, instead of watch the video, try using unlock the secrets in just 2 minutes. How about this? Instead of request a demo, use see it in action. Or instead of shop now, say elevate your dance style. So you're showing the benefit on the button. Because guys, people move fast. So your button needs to instantly communicate, here's what you'll get. All right, here's a few more examples. Instead of read more, what about discover the full story? Or how about instead of subscribe, how about get exclusive membership or exclusive updates? It's also important to know that your words don't have to be short. They can be full-on sentences as long as you clearly communicate the value. All right, how about writing them in first person, right? So framing it in a way that they want to do it. So for example, instead of register, say save my spot. Or instead of buy now, say yes, I want my 25%. And here's why this works. Because when people see a button that's written in first person, it feels more personal. It's like a mini internal conversation, if you will. And that little psychological shift will make them more likely to click. Okay. I also want to talk about elevating it a little bit more. How about reinstating the offer? So in your email, in your caption of your social media post, let's say you talk about getting free classes. On the button, say, I want free classes, like reinstate what they're going to get. Or I want my free assessment. Or get my free class now, or get my free on-demand video now, right? That little change can make a massive impact just by reinstating what you said in your email or your post on the button. Now let's go a little bit more beyond the button and let's go around the button. And I'm going to talk more about those people who use landing pages. Why? Because we have a little bit more room to use a little bit more design. What about using social proof, underneath or around your CTA button. So how about a picture or a testimonial of a student or something? Something like them saying, I increased my strength in 3 weeks, or I was able to do a full-on shimmy in 4 days. So something with social proof to sort of like give it a little zhuzh around that CTA button, sentence, or hyperlink. All right, folks. So I know we talked about a lot, so I just want to give you a little recap. Number one, use statements of value on your call to action buttons, okay? Not just generic commands. Number two, write your buttons in first person to make them more personal and enticing. And number three, on your buttons, restate your offer in the button to increase submissions. And number four, add social proof, especially if you're using landing pages near your buttons, so you build trust. All right, guys, these small changes just take a few minutes, and I guarantee you're going to see massive impact. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you found this episode helpful, please go and forward it to a friend. And please rate this podcast. I would love a 5-star rating wherever you listen to your podcasts. Okay, folks, until next episode, go and kick ass.